Guys, we're going to Disney World this year. I have mentioned this in a few of my vlogs. However, I just wanted to do an official one with all the details and all the plans and the things that I'm most excited for. In just over 250 days, we'll be going back to Florida for my 3rd time, Leon's 7th time, and my mum and sister's 1st time. Come September, we're flying to Florida. We actually booked this trip in June last year. We got back from Florida in May, and then because we got the bug, we were just like, we have to book it again. We actually went down to the Trafford Centre to book this one, direct with Virgin. We normally do it through Thomas Cook, but we actually got a really good deal with Virgin this time. We've always flown with Virgin, but we actually found booking it direct with Virgin, we got a really good deal. I've only ever been for 10 days, but sometimes it's a little bit cheaper to go 14 days. Also, when they actually came up with the price at the end, Leon then whacks out a Virgin card. Now, it doesn't cost anything to have this Virgin card. I'm pretending it's there, just looking at it. You don't have to pay anything for this card. It just gives you 7% off all Virgin holidays. So it actually took off about £300-400 off our holiday, which I was prepared to pay, but then Leon just whacked it out and surprised me. So we're actually going at the end of September. I've only ever been in May, so going in September, that itself will give us a lot more opportunities to see things that we wouldn't necessarily see. So because I've always been in May, we've been to Epcot with the Flower and Garden Festival, but this time it's the Food and Wine. I've never done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but again, we will be doing that this time, and I'm really excited for it because Americans apparently just go crazy over Halloween. So it's things like that that just make it a little bit more exciting. When we booked it, every time I've been, we've done the free Disney dining plan deal that comes out. So we went straight with Virgin, and the actual plan, the dining plan, involves, well, you just get the free Disney dining with your booking. So we have return flights with Virgin, we're staying at Coronado Springs. I actually stayed there the first time back in 2016, but we're now staying there again this time because they've had major renovations, and I think the rooms, I think by the time we go in September, we'll be staying in one of the renovated rooms anyway, because I think they'll all be renovated by then. And they're also going to have a really nice restaurant in the middle of the lake, and I keep seeing updates on the renovations and the construction, and it looks really good. And in all honesty, we did look at Caribbean Beach, but I don't think their construction is going to be done in time. I'm not sure if that's now changed, but when we were booking it, it wasn't going to be done in time. So we're doing the free Disney dining plan, which gives you return flights with Virgin. We are staying at Coronado Springs, so 14 nights at Coronado Springs. This is your Magical Express from the airport and then back to the airport. All your park tickets, obviously your food, you get free refills with your drink, and then you also get the transport from your hotel to the parks. I've never had to experience leaving a park and then walking to the car and trying to get out the car parks. We've always just got on a bus, got back. It's basically the most stress-free holiday doing it this way, so we've always done this. Some people do say a villa is cheaper, but I think when you look into it and the convenience, it's probably balanced out with the money and the convenience. So it depends what you go for. We've always stayed in Disney, and I wouldn't not stay in Disney now because I've done it and I love it. So with having Alfie, this is going to be the longest he's going to be in kennels for as well. It's just under 3 weeks because you've got your travel day. So we'll be travelling down to Manchester Airport. That's where we're flying from on the Sunday. This is at the end of September. So that's going to be our pre-travel day. And then we're actually staying at the Radisson Blu in Manchester Airport. We've stayed there twice now. It's so convenient because it's basically on Terminal 2 where you fly. And with me being quite a nervous flyer, it's great because I feel like I'm already around that kind of flying atmosphere, and it really does chill me out. We'll probably stop off at the Trafford Centre because it's right near it. We'll probably have Five Guys for lunch because that's a ritual now. Have some lunch, have some last minute shopping bits, and then we'll go back to the hotel and probably order a Domino's because we did that last time and it just gets you in the holiday spirit. And we actually got the Domino's delivered to the hotel and we got some very strange looks. However, the food was nice, so bring on the looks. I also hate dropping Alfie off at kennels, but I sometimes think he only ever goes to this one kennels and she's lovely, so I think that this is probably his holiday as well because he gets about 3 walks a day. He'll see his friends and he's just treated really well there. I think our flight is on the Monday at 9:55, so we'll get to the airport around about 5:30, 6, just walk in. Check-in's always been really easy with Virgin, and then we'll probably have a Frankie and Benny's for breakfast and then go to the gate about 45 minutes before and speak to the cabin crew of Virgin and just let them aware of me being quite a nervous flyer because they always just tend to give me priority boarding, which is great because then I can get in, speak to the manager of the plane of that day, and then just calm down and relax. So I've always found that being around things like that is quite helpful, especially if you're nervous. And Virgin are great. They talk to me and they make me feel really calm. The whole flight is probably as exciting now as Disney, and I thought I'd never ever say that. So it's about an 8.5 hour flight, maybe 9. I know it's quicker on the way back, so it's probably about 9 hours on the way there. When we get there, we'll be met by the Magical Express, which when we did this with Thomas Cook last year, we thought we did it through Virgin, but because it was through Thomas Cook with Virgin, it was all we didn't really know where we were going and we were getting handed everywhere and it was quite stressful. So that's another reason why we decided to just do it straight through the person that we're flying with this time. So we'll also get, when we're at the airport, a $200 gift card. So me and Leon will split the 200 and then my sister and my mum will split 200. It was with the dining plan deal, you got that back. So it's 200 per holiday because the 2 of us will split that. With this being our travel day, we don't then go into the park, but because we'll land about in the afternoon, about 1, 2 o'clock, I think, maybe 12, we will get out of the airport. Sometimes it takes quite a long while. We'll get out of the airport and then we'll head straight to the hotel, drop our things off, and then we'll actually have the night in Disney Springs because I always go straight for a Wetzel Pretzel. That is what we have to do the first time. So we'll have a bit of a shop around, get into the spirit, but then the following day, that's our first day and that's going to be at Magic Kingdom. It's always at Magic Kingdom. Also, because of the flight times and the jet lag, the adrenaline keeps you going to actually get to Disney Springs and make the most of that travel day. But it does soon hit me and I do get quite tired. I just pretty much collapse. The most thing that I am looking forward to has to be Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge. I am obsessed with Star Wars and I know it's opening in California this summer and it says late fall for Florida. I would be gutted. We fly back mid-October. It would be my luck that it opens the day we fly back. That would happen. Because they've shown some of the rides, I think that's got me more excited because I quite like simulator rides. I think the Millennium Falcon ride's going to be incredible. I think it's going to be really immersive as well, and that gets me really excited. The plans look amazing for the rides, and if they are scary, I will be going on them. I will just put up with it. I will be going on it. I'm also really looking forward to Toy Story Land. We came back as that was opening last year, so I haven't been there. Slinky Dog Dash looks incredible. We have seen Avatar Land, and the queues were crazy, so we did actually fast pass most of them. The Flight of Passage ride is probably my favourite ride. Although I had to have my eyes closed at some points, that was my favourite ride, and we went on about 3 times. My mum is obsessed with Avatar, so I just know that that's going to be her favourite as well. I am really looking forward to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Because there's 4 of us, we decided that we are going to dress up and we're actually going to go. I wanted to go as the Incredibles, but you see quite a lot of people doing it, and no one wanted to wear a full-on suit. So I didn't win that war at all. So my sister came up with the idea of the Wilderness Explorers from Up. So that's what we're going as. We're going to be 4 Wilderness Explorers with the sashes, the hat, the bag, the little flag, and we're going to go there. And because you wear shorts, it's really good for the weather as well, because I think September weather is pretty similar to the May weather. So I'm kind of expecting that as well. Just hope we don't get a hurricane or two. That I'm not looking forward to. Because I've never been trick-or-treating, I was never allowed. Mother. You get your bags and you go around and get sweets, and who doesn't like sweets? And it's all American sweets as well, so yeah, I'm just really excited. Amongst all of this, my mum and sister are going as well, so I'm as excited to see their faces experiencing all this for the first time, because Leon said in 2016 when I went for my first time, he loved seeing my face as well, and it's just the experience. And I know they're just going to love it. That's basically the trip plan so far. I know in April that we get to book our restaurant reservations, and they go really quickly, but we've already decided that we're going to have Be Our Guest. And then obviously there's other deadlines, so fast passes, and you've got to sort your magic bands out. I did film a holiday last year, but I was never going to vlog and upload it onto YouTube. So I only had 2 videos and I didn't really speak in them. So this time I am going to make 15 videos. I'm going to try and do per day and get enough footage, and also do some ride POVs as well, because I know I have an issue with some rides, so I really want to film my experience on that as well. Comment on your trip plans if you're going back to Disney anytime soon, and if you know any news about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge as well, because that is what I am living for at the moment. So that's our trip plans. Thank you for watching, and I will probably keep updating anyway.